Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. Gemini, thank you for all the love and support you show on the channel. I really do appreciate it. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Mother's Day is on the 10th, so if you see this before then, happy Mother's Day. This reading is based on the week of the 11th through the 17th. However, if you see this reading a little later, maybe there is a message in it for you. Okay, so I did all of the astrology. It's something new that I'm learning and starting to incorporate into the channel. I will do a timestamp for those who are not interested in the astrology part. We have three planets going retrograde. We have Saturn on the 11th, Venus on the 13th, and Jupiter on the 14th. With Saturn going retrograde, it's going to be a lot of reevaluating for you guys. I did you guys a reading before I turned on the camera. And this is basically things that you previously thought you wanted. You may start to question that. You also may just get a surge of energy to want to go in a whole new way, okay? There's going to be relationships you start to question, ones that you once were committed to. A lot of healing and addressing a lot of doubt and fear. So when that comes up, just know that it's coming up so you can kind of like face it head on and move forward. Anything that you're doubting or fearing, it will be addressed especially when Saturn go retrograde, okay? But I feel like it's going to put you in a more confident place. With Venus, this is about you're gonna get to a place where you want more meaningful connections and kind of ending, just kind of being at peace and letting go of the ones that you felt wasn't really working for you. And finances, as far as Venus, is like any lack of finances or lack of understanding, lack of resources, that will come in, and any blocks being removed. Are you just finding a way to overcome any of that, okay? Especially when it comes to like any hindrances, or you like if something was doing wasn't working, then you're going to get the clarity on how you can get it to work. New ideas coming in, especially with that retrograde. So the Saturn one. So make sure like any ideas, don't count them as that may not work, because that's the idea that's going to help any businesses or financial issues you having move forward. Even in relationships, you may get a lot of intuitive hits about relationships, like information you didn't know about a relationship may come in an intuitive hit. When Jupiter go retrograde, that's going to be about, that's the one that's about getting the resources you need and understanding. All of them is really going retrograde is going to just bring in a lot of understanding in all areas in your life and how to move forward. Also believing in yourself a lot more, okay? Let's get started. Messages for Gemini. Hold on. You have healing chaos. There you go. It's the healing. And then flexibility. Purity at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is major healing coming in, especially from any relationships or just what wasn't working. You may decide to be, you are a mutable sign, so you may need to be flexible. Let's see, let's get some tarot, see what's going on. I already shuffled all the decks, so I'm gonna just give it one shuffle. The moon. What's that fear coming up to be released? And emotions too, especially with the healing chaos. I guess I got enough room to, I might get to squeeze it all in. The Emperor. The Chariot. Look at that, all major arcana. The Six of Wands. I said Jupiter. Jupiter is anyone who's been doing any hard work. You're going to start getting the recognition and reward for it. The World. Page of Swords underneath the Emperor. Chariot with the Five of Cups. Good. And Strength. At the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords moving on. Ace of Wands, that surge of creativity, look. Tower, releasing anything that's not really working and just moving forward. Okay. I'm just looking at this, the world card with the moon. You see how it seems like she was drowning in her emotions, possibly in the fears. He or she, we're not going to look at gender, okay? But just drowning in her emotions, any fears or doubt, lack of understanding, especially with it being a moon card. And now feeling uplifted. The world, like, it's like a tough cycle you was in is finally coming to a close this week or just in the near future, okay? You getting all the understanding, anything that this moon, like anything that was covered by the moon, understanding so you can really close out a cycle, a tough one, so and move forward, especially with this chariot here. It's like leaving behind all type of disappointments you had, and that's in relationships, just about a whole, I feel like this is different relationships. So this could be with family members, friends, because this also is the Three of Cups in a traditional deck with two behind you. And just seeing like anything that you lost, you're just gonna feel like, man, I lost that for a reason, and it's something better that has to be ahead. You're gonna start feeling a lot more balanced, in and out, like seeing your balance, seeing it both ways, starting to come into actual fruition, but then just internally healing that chaos. I'm trying to figure out. Let me get a card for. I want to see what this flexibility is about. You got Leo, the Chariot, and this is Strength card, but it represents Leo. For some of you that's doing something where there's recognition, yeah, you just letting go of whatever's not working and being more flexible. Just opening up. This is about releasing and just allow it, like going with the flow type of thing. Maybe you wanted something to be completely one way, and now you kind of letting that go and being open to different possibilities. I feel for some of you, with all these retrogrades, you may go down a whole nother path. For some of you, you've been looking at how you can move forward. How can I... This could be a relationship for some of you, maybe trying to figure out if you want to move ahead with the relationship. Somebody that possibly hurt you in the past. But for some of you, you just trying to figure out how you can control things a little better. Like, how can I, two cards of determination too. How can I fix whatever I feel like is not really working? Let's see what this is. Yep. Deciding to go down a whole nother path. Just releasing it and letting it go. Trusting in a divine, trusting in yourself, mainly with the Emperor here. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is about letting go of disappointment, what didn't work, and really moving forward and being successful with whatever you put your mind to. Then you have the King of Cups that just came out. So stabilizing any of these emotions that you may have had in the past so you can move forward. I want to see why strength is here with the Six of Wands. I feel like some of you finna get, yeah. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is about confidence. If you had a lack of confidence here or with anything, not unsure of something not really working out, you finna overcome that. Or it's saying to be strong too. Because I feel like you have a lot of possibilities coming your way, especially if you're doing something in the spotlight, because you have 3 cards that speaks of it. So this is about believing in yourself with the Queen of Pentacles. Understanding that you can create whatever it is. And this is about bringing it into fruition. When it's the queen, it's like the queen creating something that she can actually bring into fruition. The Emperor too, seeing the things, that's the yang energy. actually seeing the things you worked hard for come into fruition. And it could be because you let go of something and opened yourself up a little bit more. If not, that's what it's saying needs to happen. Just getting a sense of somebody being proud of the work they've done at the end. At first, it was a lot of conflict or just feeling like they were in something that was competitive. But this is the 5 and that's the 6. That's overcoming any type of conflict and then just really going towards what you want and doing it in a stable, grounded, practical way. Being loyal with that dog there. Being loyal to you to move forward. Let's get you a closing card and I'll close out the reading. Opening to love. My heart is open. Look, letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebb and flow of life. There you go, Gemini. That's the message I have for you. Hope it helps. Bye.